entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ripping the murder till I'm on the ground. Shout out my people, they putting it down. Up on the block, I was copping this style. But now that I'm popping, they rocking my sound. Okie Town, Panther City, murder, what will damage any 80.7 and Diamond Hill, put that savage in me. Dressed just like some meat to chicken, represent like Afro. Southern composition, we in the trenches for cash flow. Killer in the city since Benny jumped on my track, though. Shout out to Faded, it's the murder with Mike Pastro.
All right. Welcome to Real Talk. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Facebook audience. Welcome, YouTube audience. We have a great show tonight. We have ourselves a great guest tonight.
Hell yeah, man.
One is coming from Funky Town. The other one is coming from all the way from Colombia. And, just to introduce everybody else, we have John Ziegler here. Mr. John Ziegler is entrepreneur. And also, man, not too much drops, bro. Too many drops, bro.
I'm excited.
You're getting too excited, bro. Mr. John Ziegler here. He is in Fort Worth, Dallas, Fort Worth. He's an entrepreneur. Also, he works with the church, and he's a people person, I would say. And then we have Mr. Kid Splinter.
What up?
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know anything about you, but like I kill it, bro. I kill it. Like, I see it, bro. Mr. John Ziegler, right?
That's me.
Okay, so we gonna have a great show. Awkward.
Wow.
So we have a great show, by the way. You're in Real Talk mode. I just came up with that, Real Talk mode. We should use that, Jerry. We have Jerry producing in the background. Jerry, the man, the myth. I always tell everybody, Jerry, the man, the myth. We have ones and twos. We have Mr. Pre-K on ones and twos.
DJ Pre-K.
Oh, okay. I see, bro.
It's official.
All right, it's official, right? And then we have John Ziegler here, and we have Mr. Kid Splinter here, and I'm so grateful for you guys actually joining here today. We're almost close to Christmas. For our Facebook audience and for our YouTube audience, if you are listening to us today, and if you are listening to us on Apple or any kind of podcast platforms, Merry Christmas to you and your family. We made it. It's 2020. We made it. You want to chime in?
Barely.
Barely? Barely made it?
Everybody wants to retire 2020 for sure.
Well, everybody wants to retire. This is an entrepreneur show. So we actually about entrepreneurship. We're about sales. We're about everything else, everyday life. Cha-ching. Okay, so nobody wants to talk, so I'm going to talk. You want us to chime in? You want to talk about Colombia real quick?
We can, whatever. For those of you guys that don't know me, I have a roofing company here locally in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it's graceroofs.com, and I do that as my main gig. But I do some mission work here and there, and if you want me to tell about Colombia, I'll start there.
We're gonna wait
later. All right,
we're gonna wait
later. How
about you tell us about yourself?
Man, I just kick it in Fort Worth, make a lot of music, hang out with my family and stuff.
Okay.
That's
You got any
everything.
albums out?
I do have one. It came out in May called Coming to You Live from the Funk.
Okay. How many tracks on it?
13.
13 tracks?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty badass, man. Pretty badass. So, yeah, we have a great show, YouTube audience and Facebook audience. It's almost Christmas. It's almost like New Year's. It's almost end of 2020. Almost.
So close.
So I'm going to ask Kid Splinter. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
How was your 2020, man?
It was great. Other than like the whole pandemic thing. I mean, that just kept me inside and had me writing more. But other than that, it was good. As soon as like 2020 came around, I was just like, I'm gonna make this like my year. You know, it's gonna be a good year where I actually come up and stuff and do some stuff and I actually like put some work in, and it's all turned out good.
So you actually benefit from it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That's badass, man.
You gotta take every problem and make them good. You know.
That's badass. We always talk about that, you know. So John and one of our friends, Thomas, that he's not here. We would like to have him here, but he's not here. We met like in 2017? 17?
No, 18.
18?
2017 or 18, yeah.
No, 17.
17, yeah. It's been
17.
3.5 years.
17. Been friends for 3 or 4 years. It's been a great friendship. It's been a great journey.
Oh, it's been rocky.
Well, I mean, what do you mean?
Oh, no, there's ups and downs.
There's always ups and downs in friendship.
No, I'm playing. We get along great.
Yeah, so we met in 2017, and we've been friends since then. And, you know, life is great. You know, life is actually put a lot of good people in your way. And John is one of the people that I actually love. And he does a lot of good stuff. Sometimes he doesn't. But he does mostly like 9 out of 10 times he does good stuff. I believe in him. Great person to know.
And let me say something about that, okay? Because today I had a thought. I was driving, I had a situation with a customer of mine, and the manufacturer of their house had done some things wrong. And when we put the roof on for them, there was a little issue that came up. And I was thinking as I was driving back, because I called a couple of my friends, you know, one of them's a plumber, one of them came and looked at it with me and made sure that we're getting everything exactly right. And as I was driving back, I was like, man, you know, life's a team sport, and it's really, really good to have like a good crew with you. It's so good to like know when you have real professional people taking care of stuff that you don't have to worry about. You know, like I know that the issue is going to be completely resolved tomorrow with no problem, and the customer is super happy and all that. And just to be able to you know, have that life as a team sport attitude, and you know, to have a crew that you run with and do business stuff together, or just be friends and, you know, knock it, like that makes life a lot more richer. I can't really understand people that would want to be just all by themselves and, you know, wanting to do it. I like doing stuff with other people, and it's always more fun.
That's awesome, bro.
And you get a better result, too. 'Cause more
You know,
brains
it's
are
always
better.
enjoyable when you actually share a success, you know, at the end of the day. So let me tell my audience what's going on right now. You guys see on YouTube right now or Facebook, we have a book in front of us, and Mr. John Ziegler actually wrote the book, and it's a kid's book. And actually, he just came back from Colombia, and he raised money for orphans out there, and they couldn't speak English. He actually went down there and actually collab with other people outside the United States to write a Spanish kid book. Is this a Spanish kid book?
Yeah, it's well, I mean, it's.
I see English one too.
Yeah, it's there's one in English, one in Spanish. I don't
Okay.
know which is one is.
I'm not looking at it right now,
Okay,
so
here's the English one.
okay, we have one in English version and we have one in Spanish version.
Yeah.
So, and you so you're gonna publish these
I
two
wrote
books.
it in English, but I had my cousin. He lived in Colombia for 10 years, Gabriel, and so I knew I was going to be taking the book down there. So I asked him, because I don't know if you know this. Well, you know this because you've been around, but like Mexican Spanish and South American Spanish are like totally different.
Very different.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I had him because he's lived in there for more than like I don't know, it was like 12 or 13 years in Bogota, Colombia. So he did the translation for me, and he's fluent. He did a really good job. Everybody liked it down there, the translation. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So what is the book about?
Well, okay, so let me go back to the beginning. All right,
Okay.
so back in 2008, I went on a mission trip to Uganda, and I went with 4 other guys. We called ourselves 5 Guys in Uganda, and we just went down there, wanted to help this orphanage that we'd been, our church was a part of, and at the time I went down there, the housing bust had happened. And I went from making a lot of money because I was in real estate investing and all that to making no money at all. And so we went there, and I was just, my soul was just completely gone. Like I was just a zombie kind of. And I went down there. We helped out with the kids. We were there for like 14 days, I think. And we put shoes on 250 kids, and we did a lot of stuff for the orphanage, several different orphanages. And I just, like, the whole time I was like...
By the way, that's his favorite, drop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love the rap horn.
I enjoy it. Let you know
Not
things
too
are
much,
getting
bro.
real.
Yeah. He gets happy with that.
So what happened was basically when I got done, with all of that and everything, and I just was, in a real dark place in my life. And I got on the airplane to come back to the States, and I remember it was weird. It just all hit me, like everything that we had done, everything that we had seen, all the kids, that we had helped, and the ones that we couldn't help, which hurt, because you want to help all of them, because the AIDS had hit the country really bad. A lot of those kids didn't have mom and dads, and I just remember thinking, I want to stand up for those kids and let them know that they matter, that they have a plan and a purpose, and that God loves them. And so I sit on the
And your mom actually runs one of the named churches, right?
Oh yeah, she has a ministry in a Bible study, and she writes books and as well.
Met her.
And
She's a great person.
Yeah, she's well known. And anyway, so we got on I got on the airplane, and literally for about 25 minutes, man, I started crying. I could not. I was sobbing, and like everybody around me, going, what's wrong with him? I couldn't stop. Anyway, so it changed me, and I realized that there's a reason and purpose for money, and I always wanted to do more. And so last year, my granddaughter's birthday was coming up, and I wanted to do something special for her, and I had this idea for this book that basically tells kids that, hey, before God made the earth, he was thinking of you, because that's what the scriptures say, that he knows how many hairs are on your head. He decided how many toes you were going to have, how many fingers, and he had a plan and a purpose. And so I wrote the book. I just inspiration hit me, and I just got it, all in about 2 seconds, and I wrote it, and we got it illustrated, and so I decided, I was like, I want to take this down to Colombia, because I'd been to Colombia maybe a couple of years ago, and we'd visited an orphanage, but I didn't really do anything other than give some money. But I wanted to do more than just throw money, at people that were helping. So
if you're listening to us right now, we will put John's actual contact information in bio section YouTube, and if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, we'll have a link attached to it where you can follow John. And I can tell you one thing. I actually had a really, I actually enjoy watching you, giving those kids all the toys. I think it was a joy thing,
Yeah.
It was a joy thing. It was like okay, that's one of my friends in the circle that I love and I trust, and he's out there actually making it happen, So it could be going. You can work towards the God way, or you can work towards your money to help your family. It's the same cost at the end of the day because you're helping people at the end of the day. So watching you, man, like giving all those toys was joyful. Like
Yeah, it was a great
it's
experience.
Christmas. You look like Santa Claus at the end of the day, but
Probably about the same
But,
way as Santa
you know,
Claus. Let's be real.
it was really I was really proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I was
appreciate
proud
it.
of you. I was like I'm in a great circle of people. At the end of the day.
It was, it was a lot of fun, and it was, easy and enjoyable. But basically, what we did was I went down there. I translated into Spanish. We got it illustrated, and we went down there. And I don't know, I went in October, I think. And my driver, Mauricio, picked me up at the airport. I was telling him, I was like, I want to do some stuff because I knew the book was coming up. I was like, I want to print it here, and I want to go to some orphanage and get plugged into them a little bit better. And he was like, oh, I know a girl that does stuff with kids. I'll reach out to her. So it just like happened with just the conversation. We went to 3 or 4 different orphanages and got connected with a lot of people. And I didn't have the book printed at the time, but we set it up for I would come back and we'd print it and all that. So I went back, a couple of weeks ago. We printed 1,000 books. 500.
Well, can I interject real quick?
Sure.
Okay, so if you guys are actually wanting to get in the cause, to actually, support orphan kids in Colombia, definitely reach out to John. We'll put his information in Linktree. You can go to Linktree, then you can go to YouTube channel, and you'll be able to find it. Or you can just contact me directly, and I'll forward you his number. So if you are listening to this podcast out there, definitely go ahead and go to our Linktree or go to our YouTube channel. His information is going to be right there. And I will give his personal number at the end of the podcast. But yeah, man, that's great, man. So that's awesome cause. And you've been talking about it for a long time. Mm-hmm. I know you have, like, for a year and a half.
Yeah.
About a year and a half, yeah. So you accomplished that goal. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I was going to go do that regardless, but I decided I was going to ask some of my friends, because I have a lot of great friends, and like, hey, do y'all want to help? So I was able to, handle all the admin, my flights and all that stuff separately. And then I asked everybody to give. So we raised $1,200. And that's for money going directly, not to reimburse me for my expenses or the book or anything like that. Just going directly to orphanages. So then when I was there, I was like, I'm going to match everybody's giving. And so I matched it with another $1,200. So we ended up doing $2,400 for those people. And everybody that gave, I matched every dollar for dollar, on top of all the admin stuff.
But I saw the
Which is so much
soccers. Soccers were
Oh,
awesome.
we gave
Man,
soccer balls.
I saw John giving out, like, out of big Santa Claus bag, soccers to those little kids. I'm sure they can't afford to buy a soccer.
No, that was a boys. That was basically a farm, like a boys ranch or whatever.
They were so happy.
They needed
I just
shoes
saw him.
and soccer balls, so we got them both boots, basically, both us, and soccer balls.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, that was fun, man. I shopped like crazy. Like we kept every day. It'd be like another place that we needed to go, and it'd be like, how many kids? They have 50 kids, so we had to go buy gifts for 50. So we were buying gifts because I didn't want to just give them a book. I wanted to give them a gift, and then also give them the book. And then I don't know if you saw this video or not, but basically the day after I had left, Mauricio, he's an EMT by day or whatever, and he was down at the Children's Hospital, and they had the firefighter, was dressed up as Santa Claus, or as they call it, Papa Noel, and he read.
I heard you speak Spanish. I was like, damn, John.
He read the book and he loved it. And so there were 200 sick kids at that hospital. So we were able to give him $200, and he went and passed out the book. So it wasn't just getting to see Santa; it was also getting a book that they could read in their own language and stuff. So I was kind of happy about that.
Well, that's amazing. And then obviously, if is this going to be on Amazon soon?
It's on Amazon. You could order it on Amazon if you wanted to.
Okay. So we're gonna put that link.
We're gonna orphanages.
So all the proceeds that everybody buys
This is something I'm doing to help.
So okay, so we're gonna put that link on the bio section. So anything you guys want to donate or buy the books for orphanages, you can actually go to our YouTube channel and go to bio section. You can find John Ziegler's links there, or you can directly
I have a
contact
link. There'll be a link if they want to do through PayPal or whatever for Orphan Fund or whatever.
We'll put all
100%.
kinds of information to if you want to be part of what John is doing, and you can also follow him on Facebook. Man, so I do have a question for Mr. Kid Splinter.
What's up?
You have a kid, man, right?
Yeah.
So how old is he?
He's 3.
He's 3. What's his name?
Lane?
Lane? Okay, cool. So, for being a father, and you're all father, I'm not. So, being a father, you actually raising him and seeing the kids that are actually not protected as you guys protect your kids and everything. What would be your advice?
Gee, man.
I don't think I understood the question.
So I would say normal terms. So let's say how would experience wise, raising a kid. You have a little kid right now, right? And there's fathers out there, and they're trying to figure it out and trying to figure out being a fatherhood. Because that's all it's about, right? Because that's what you're doing. You're a father, a grandfather. You're a father, and it's probably too much. You don't have to answer if you don't want. But and you're doing it. So what would let me just bring it back and lay it down a little bit. So being in your age and you're an artist and you're a dad, and you have other artists in your age, and they're trying to raise kids. What would be your advice to them?
Just do it, really.
Just do it?
Yeah. That's the easiest part, just being around them and everything. That's the first step. As long as you're around them, that's somewhere. And then work on teaching them better ways to handle stuff instead of just sticking them in front of that phone, because that's going to teach them everything, Once you pay a lot of attention to them, they connect with you and stuff, and it's crazy. Just raising yourself again,
That's awesome, bro. So you're actually doing this artist stuff, and you're actually taking care of your kid. That's a lot. Do you have a day job?
Oh, no, not right now.
No, just artist, 100% artist. Man, kudos to you, bro.
Heck yes, bro. It's fun though,
bro. With that said, how much time we got? 5 minutes? Okay. So all of our audience right there on YouTube, we're going to put Mr. Kid Splinter's information. He's next. He's our artist for open mic, and he's going to perform for next 10 to 15 minutes. Enjoy his music, and if you want to subscribe to him, he'll give you the information. You can always Cash App him, or you can always Venmo him, or whatever. We're going to provide all the links to support our artists here on Open Mic, and we'll be back.
All right, what up? It's Kid Splinter. Time to decapitate, mentally split the vaporwave, hippity hop the bass, gon' bang, isn't it awful great today? Counting the holes that I have made, sticking that flavor in your face. A case of 1-2s without the thrash, you know me. B-O-D-Y-B-A-G, splitting to the fucking T. Watch you fall into a coma, doggy dog. My mouth is foaming, haunted. I'm a ghost that ain't roaming. Eating rappers, this ain't ramen. Time travel, Rolex walking. I'm the god and this my garden. I can hear my demons talking. Tell me I ain't making nothing. Said I broke her heart, she fucked me. Rapple off and do you dirty. Hopeless victim on a journey. I'll be spitting till I'm 30. That is one fact I'll be sure of. Half my homies wasn't worthy. I'm the god and this my Bible. Loves a snake and she love biting. Fuck a Donald, fuck a Biden. Took a dump, I ain't abiding. Bill and Ted, I'm fucking righteous. Why you bitching? Wear my silence. Hopping on my bike and riding. Sleeping with an open eyelid. Sit in my compound, eating kung pao with the dumb sounds. I'm a stone cloud and I'm stone cold. Been a bozo, get a bag yo and a fat hoe. Need a new go, get a new roll and you a gumball, little dumb dog. Should've stayed home watching SpongeBob. I'm beginning to feel something. And they right where I want them. Takes 2 steps to make it. I'm proof there is a greatest. My roots be on the pavement. This picture I'm finna paint it. We underground getting paper, so fuck getting famous. This dragon ain't one for taming. When dragging his nuts on tables, I'm tagging a bunch of staples and ripping a bunch of cables. Smoke gas, we don't fuck with flavors. That Swisher better not be grapefruit cake. You busters mad cause I'm cracking your jaw with bats, dog. You must be lacking. Hope I didn't catch you a fucking sleep, bro. Here I go, you can miss me with that bullshit. Talk so retarded if you ain't really moving. Jump on the beat like I got something to do quick. Get another verse, I was listening to the Foo Schnicks. Forget the bitch and hand me the scissors. I'm snipping gizzards and towing whips like I'm licking lizards on television. While all these bitches are questioning how the Splinter did it. Tell them what's the word, motherfucker, want a definition? That's Feel Something, that's the latest single that dropped. Heck yeah, we can roll on. Slow it down. Shout out to the Golden Boys. Sad looks every time that I walk by. Mic check, I never really say it right. Never do it like I'm standing in the mirror, but I can't fight it this time. Let it go in my mind. Silence is all the conversation that I need when I donate to the piss pot. Got a little green for the brothers, now they rolling while we walking over this spot. Should've hit the lick right about now. I'm gonna get another minute till I'm standing in the middle of a minute. In the moment that I think twice, 3 times, never hit the brain right. Understanding that I'm jealous as I'm lifted off the back burner. Missing all my exes, tell my dad I think of her. Need to recover, be the big brother of the homies that have never had siblings. Dad's mad, scratch that, take it to the booth. Will you please? Pretty little pieces in my speakers got me thinking I could teach y'all about my life, but y'all ain't hungry when I feed it. Being independent, but I'm panicking when I don't got a plan to get a panel on my wall for saying all the shit I never did. Had to forget a bitch, never leave your turtle sitting, never give a penny to the damn, never give no sense to the man. God couldn't answer questions that I had. Why I'm so mad? Why I hate the bitch but want it back? Why all the crowns I got black? Never gave a damn about that, now I want it all back. Shit should've never left the mattress. Why I wake up every day thinking that it's gonna be a good one? Ain't had one of those in a long time. Maybe if I didn't run away, I would do something that's a few miles from my hometown. Never wanna go back down that road till I cash out. Tell me about the childhood I only really dream about. Hanging on the ceiling, tell my mama yelling, get down. Any kid could, I just wasn't down. Catch me by myself at the lake now. Never trust no one by the shore. You gon' get pushed in, what the hell they waiting for? Swimming in the mosh pit, gotta take the paint of course. I ain't never crossed this bridge. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, that's Fixing the Nexus. That's on Spotify and SoundCloud. Yeah, we can roll on. I'm gonna sing a little bit on this one. Just follow. Yeah. I've been seeing all these faces. Always looking down on me. Lord ain't answer when I call. Should've never hit the button when I saw that call. And I understand only now I'm not that tall. I've been everywhere trying to make it, not my fault. But all these faces say I should've quit first off. I'm on a plane going somewhere not that far. They gon' try to make me face it. When I'm lonely in the hall, withdraw, what's wrong? How'd it get so cold? I done lost my soul in abandoned homes. Now I'm grown, so I just gotta go and get my own. But I don't, cause I've been floating in the water alone. Whoa, you should've been there, I was rolling in dope. All the homies know we all get stoned. So if you need me, I'll be out on a boat with fucking boatloads of coke. Lieutenant Danforth gone, wish I was running back home. Mama, if you need me, I'll be honest, I'll be out at the stove. Give me the keys. I've been seeing all these faces, always trying to bring me down, down. If I got rid of these faces, would all my problems be resolved? No. Don't do me like that no more. I cannot supply your love. When I first saw that drug, I never should've fucking called that love. Now they only wanna talk to me when I'm fucked up. I've been counting bodies laying in the pool of blood. You should've hit me when I felt I'll make it worth it, huh? I'm gone, those songs got the power to move me. When I can smoke cones filled with 666 OG. Y'all these fucking hoes got me caught in the feeling. Swallowed in a hole and I'm trying to stay clean. All these things I think about will make me crazy. Oh my God, I love it, who would've thought it'd save me? Seeing all these faces, always trying to bring me down, down. If I got rid of these faces, would all my problems be resolved? No. Seeing all these faces, always trying to bring me down, down. If I got rid of these faces, would all my problems be resolved? No. I've been seeing all these faces, always trying to bring me down, down. If I got rid of these faces, would all my problems be resolved? No. Make me feel like I got more than I should have. Made day, I think I go bad like a steel bag of bread. Hopped out the roof and broke my legs. I played Monopoly with 3 kings that beat me and told me to go back to the old and broke me. I'm so sick, not depressed. Think I'm giving less than 2 seconds. I'm just going off, think about a bottle. They gon' start my problems, living like the finest. They gon' call me your highness. I've been smoking Doja, get the fucking highest. Cause I've been seeing all these faces, always trying to bring me down. No. If I got rid of these faces, would all my problems be resolved? No. I've been seeing all these faces, always trying to bring me down, 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 down. If I got rid of these faces, would all my problems be resolved? No.
All right, all right, all right. Kid Splinter on the mic.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you want to put your all your Spotify and wherever your platform is?
Yeah. So Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, everything. Like any music platform, you can find it at Kid Splinter. Instagram, Twitter, all that. You can look up Kid Splinter as well. It's Kid, K-I-D, and then Splinter, like Master Splinter. I ain't no rat, though.
Well, we appreciate you, man, being on here. Hey, you can always, go ahead and join us. We're going to be talking some stuff. We appreciate it, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
Thank you.
So our YouTube audience, follow him everywhere. Our Facebook audience, follow him everywhere. And if actually you're listening to Apple podcasts or you're listening to on Spotify, just go ahead and follow Kid Splinter everywhere. And we appreciate him being an open mic artist tonight. And right now, we're going to start a session called Trash Talk. Trash Talk. Trash Talk is actually our sports segment. I skipped our market update because nobody wants to hear about money and homes right now at this moment because it's Christmas time. So we will talk about sports though.
All right.
You know, it's called Trash Talk. So about the Cowboys.
Oh God.
You know, so are you a fan of football?
A little bit. I mean, I kind of know the teams and stuff. I don't know nothing about the game though.
You know any sports?
Baseball.
Baseball?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's your team?
Baseball. Yeah, Rangers. I like them. And the Yankees though. Yeah.
Yankees.
Yeah, man. Hell
Man,
yeah.
get the hell out of here, bro.
At the top, bro.
I'm a Rangers fan, but I'll say the Yankees are the best to ever do it.
Man, y'all are
They are
both
the best
fake
baseball
people,
team.
man. I
Rangers,
can't
of
even
course.
You can't change
handle
the
you
stats.
guys.
You can't change the stats.
Man.
Yankees are the best team to ever do it. It's just
Okay, well, it is what it is. Rangers is gonna do it here
Yeah,
next
man.
couple of
I
years,
love
and
the
we
Rangers.
got
I
a
hope
new
so.
stadium. We have a new stadium, and then we had our, World Series were actually held in a Ranger Stadium this year, so that was awesome. And also, John Ziegler is a big Cowboy fan.
I am.
What a shame. I'm just
No.
It really is.
Are you in love-
It's like a love-hate thing.
Yeah,
it's like,
man.
Are you in
love the
love
Cow-
with Cowboys,
waiting
or
for
are
him.
you just gonna give up on them at some point?
No, well, you never. If you're a fan, you never
Die
give
hard.
up on. You may give up on a season,
yeah.
and you may say a few choice words every single game about the play calling or something like that, but you never give up on it.
So you're saying don't tank, go to 13 pick and make it a playoffs?
I don't think they can make the playoffs this year, but I'd like to see them.
Ooh.
You know, I think DFW.
I don't know, bro.
I
Well,
think,
they're counting on other people to lose. Washington has to lose 2 games.
Right. I think being Cowboys fans here, it builds strong entrepreneurs here in DFW because we're used to trying something for 25 years and
Yeah,
not
yeah.
winning. And we stay behind it no
We
matter
have
what.
the
Yeah, bro.
character to keep going
Exactly. We stay behind
Yep.
it.
when everything is saying stop.
Don't do
Keep
it.
going. Right.
Wow.
Well, that's my life, I guess. I would say that. Most people tell me don't, just stop what you're doing, bro. Stop. But I keep
They
doing
would
it.
stop.
Don't ever listen to them.
You know,
They would stop. You don't got
don't stop.
We'll go beat them
I've
up
never
if
told
want.
you to stop.
Yeah. Oh,
I have told you to check yourself before you wreck yourself, though. Plenty of times. Plenty of times up in here.
Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Would you trade Dak?
I would want Dak to sign, a contract that's not going to destroy the team. I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's putting himself above everybody else. So we'll see.
Are you on TikTok?
I was for a little while. There's some cringy stuff on that though.
What?
Yeah.
It is cringy. And think
Wow.
about 5 years from now.
Yeah,
Or 10
man.
years when we go back and we look. Think about all the shit we have on YouTube that we look back and we're like, oh my God, were we really doing that?
TikTok though, that's a different ballgame. man. I'll
TikTok
be
is
on there
going to be
dancing
a
and
world
stuff.
of hurt once we look back at it. Once it's
You have
something to look back
followers
on.
on TikTok?
Like 37, man.
37.
Yeah, they're loyal though. It's cool.
I'm gonna teach you TikTok game. I got 7,000
oh
followers,
heck
bro.
yeah, bro.
But what I was trying to get to it, and this is the sports section, Juju, from Pittsburgh, wide receiver, he's been doing a lot of TikToks, and he's been doing it on logos, team's logo, and he got popped at Cincinnati game. I don't know if you watched the video of it. He got popped because of TikTok dances. Did you hear about that?
Nah, they didn't like it or what?
Well, the guys were Don't dance on our logo doing TikToks.
Wait,
So he was being irreverent to the other team.
Explain exactly what happened.
He was out there.
So this is what happened. So Juju Smith is known for he's got 1.2 million followers on TikTok, and he does a lot of dances on TikTok before the game.
Wow.
So he actually started doing TikToks dances on logos football team. So he did it on last 4 games. He did whatever they played. He did it before the game, not during the game, not when you actually in the battle mode. He did it before the game. He's dancing on TikTok, and he actually kept doing it until Cincinnati, one of the Cincinnati safety called him out, and he said bro, don't do it. And I think it was third play or fourth play of the game. Safety that talked, hey, don't do it. He came down and actually put a hit on him, and he fumbled the ball.
So he was
Because
dancing.
he did do the dance.
Was he on the field?
He was on the field.
Oh damn.
So you think the tackle was for?
It's a huge news.
TikTok.
It's everywhere. It's on ESPN. It's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He got laid down, bro.
There's some bad blood behind that. I was mad.
But,
But,
King of the
you know.
Hill said, "Don't ever fly." You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Hank.
Hank. Yeah.
He never danced when he made touchdowns, and because he was afraid it was bad luck.
Yeah. So
That guy
they're
should've
they're
took Hank's
0-2
advice,
for last two weeks or whatever. But that shouldn't define you. On the field, whenever you're on the field, you have that uniform on. It's all about your skills at the end of the day. I actually did a reaction video to it on TikTok, telling Juju, "Don't stop." I understand it wasn't during the game.
I'm not mad at him.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
See
him.
what the big
That's
deal
funny.
is.
So he was just doing TikTok dances on there.
Don't do it on the Cowboys.
Don't do it during the game. During the game is disrespectful.
The Cowboys, you're all right. Just don't do it to that team again. They already showed
Yeah,
you. They ain't
the
gonna-
Cowboys will dance with you.
Whenever that happened with T.O. thing, happened with the, doing
Yeah, George Teague speared him in the
the, don't do that during the game. And same thing, with the mic thing we talked about earlier on, don't drop a mic while you're actually on a concert. It's just
Some
Nah.
interference.
Especially if it's not your mic.
Yeah.
don't do it.
I mean,
Don't do
last
it.
thing you wanna do is
So
piss the sound guy
don't
off.
out there if kids are in little leagues and playing sports, you can be yourself outside the game, but don't be yourself in the game because it's just gonna come back at you. Look at Des Bryant. Look at what's the other name Steelers wide receiver, Antonio Brown.
Oh, Antonio Brown, yeah.
Tony Brown or T.O. or Ocho Cinco from back in the day, Chad. You name it, man. But, at the end of the day, wide receivers are divas, Talking about divas, we have a couple of divas in here. Me and John.
I don't
Linda.
know.
So,
John's like, don't put
I'm
me in that
not-
corner with you.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He's like, you're over there by yourself.
Right.
no, so you think you're going to trade Dak Prescott?
No, I just don't think that. I don't think he's going to be. I think he's a principled person, and he feels like he deserves money as if he's won 5
More
Super
than he's
Bowls.
gave us. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So I think in his agent, who got fired from his agency, is one of the worst agents in the league. So it's just a bad combination of stupid and greedy. So I would be surprised if it got done because I don't think Jerry Jones is going to give away the future of the Cowboys and signing other people just for a quarterback. I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, he's a GM.
He's going to end
owner.
up. Dak's going to end up playing for the Browns and having great stats. But he'll make a lot of money.
Do you skateboard?
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah, I used to a lot. Now if I get on, I just cruise. But lately, me and my son been playing with tech decks, the little fingerboards.
love tech decks.
Yeah, man.
What is that? I don't know.
It's just
for old people.
That's a
The
mini
little
version of it, like a
skateboards.
toy skateboard that you play with your
Finger
fingers.
skateboards.
Fingers? What the hell, bro?
fingers, you like-
It's not even real, bro.
Yeah, I have a whole skate park on my dinner table and stuff, made out of cereal boxes and all that.
Are you seriously kidding me, bro?
Yeah, bro, I swear.
That's hard.
Yeah. I've been like
That's how
practicing
he
different
got
tricks
his-
and stuff.
That's how he
man.
skinned up his knuckle.
Yeah, exactly. Got calluses and everything on it.
Did you all see? Okay, well, I mean, it's a new generation. You gotta accept whatever it is, you know. Are you serious, man? It's a skate boat. You can actually like.
And these are like from 2009.
Yeah, they've been out for
Been out
years.
for like probably 10, 15 years.
Just
For
now.
real?
Yeah, when I was a kid, they were out. Like,
They
But is
updated
it getting
them now.
popular?
Oh yeah, bro. There's like a whole like you can get sponsored
been
for
popular.
it. There's like a whole different brand of like real pro fingerboarders and all that. Mostly in like Berlin though. They do a lot of it out there, and there's like public skate parks for that.
Wow. Did y'all see the SNL skit about rap on TikTok?
I didn't see it.
You didn't
I
see
heard
it?
about it.
You heard about it?
Heard about it.
Can you pull it up?
Let me see if I can find it.
You can pull it up. Can you pull it up real quick? It's called like Yeet, Y-E-E-T. That's awesome, by the way. That's a great drop. So you went from being you're skating as a sport to finger sport.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like if I skate now, I kind of cruise around, but I'm like all 6'4" and everything. So anytime I like try to go to do a trick, I like throw my legs out
Bruh.
or something. It's bad, bro. Like I quit skating like real hard whenever I was like 17, and I got back on it and tried to do some stuff and mess my leg up.
You were
for
in
a
sports?
month.
Any sports?
I played baseball, football.
Football?
Yeah,
Wide
Like-
receiver?
yeah,
Okay. High school?
yeah. No, middle school.
Middle school?
I tried to play soccer in high school, but like they didn't like me like on the first day of tryouts because like I had never played in my life, and all the other kids were like pros from like birth, and then I
I
got
got
out there
you.
and just like looked awful with it, so they sent me to theater at ROTC.
It is what it is, man. You know, you get in where you fit in, right? You know? So basketball, you play basketball a little bit?
Nah.
No basketball?
you should have.
Yeah, for
That's
real.
why you missed your training. You should.
Yeah.
You should have been playing.
Yeah, people tell me I was like too good with my feet with it. Like I could move around, but my feet would catch up under me, and I just trip and all that. I'm just like real clumsy. Yeah,
Practice, you would have got it.
that's why I got my pin.
Kid
game going.
Splinter over here, bro. So, besides Cowboys, you're a homer.
Pretty much.
All of the sports.
No. Let's see. Let me go through. Yeah, pretty much.
Homer for all of them,
I'm a
like
homer.
hockey.
Yeah, it's because I grew up here. Everything, sports wise. I remember going
Okay.
to Ranger games when I was,
But
Well-
you got to be proud of the Stars. I mean,
Oh, heck yeah,
Minnesota's
bro.
mad
Stars-
as fuck that we.
No, Stars killed it this year.
Yeah, Minnesota loved them when they had them. I mean, the whole state was depressed
Oh,
whenever they
yeah.
came to Dallas. I mean, it's like we got to be proud of them. We got something that some other state wish they still had.
So, Trash Talk is brought to you by our next week's guest, Mr. Chris. Every Angle Inspectors. His number is 469-573-3362. 469-573 3. I fucked it up. It is what it is. Edit it. Not on the air though. Let me repeat it again though. 469-573-3362. If you're out there listening, if you want to get a home inspection, call Chris. Call Chris, man.
Call Chris.
Johnny Ziegler.
if you need a roof inspection,
Oh, well, John, you know what happened? Like, I'm going to put him on blast right now. So, John is going to be our next sponsor for one of our segments, either Joel's Corner, either, market update. I don't know. We'll create us.
that's the first time I'm hearing about this, but that's interesting.
You don't want to pee?
I didn't say that. I'm just glad to know.
So, John is in
Right now.
roofing, by the way. If you want to get a hold of John, let me pull my phone out. If you're looking for a roof in DFW and you get a hailstorm, or if you have issues with your roof,
If you need a free roof inspection, send them to my website.
Roofers are ruthless with those
Oh, yeah.
free free inspections.
Yeah,
I said
that's-
one thing about my roof one time. Next thing you know, I had like 10 roofers out there trying to give me inspection. And I already knew the roof.
Yeah,
I ain't even trying to say it, 'cause I'm going to have John over there at my house tomorrow. He's going to be trying to tell me to get...
You should.
I
You
better
should.
be quiet.
You should, bro. So if you want to get a hold of your roof, if you want to get like just evaluation on your roof, just make sure it's performing right. Everything is working right, until you get a next hailstorm where you can actually, get a claim on your roof. Just to make sure you don't have a bad roof, you can get a hold of John Ziegler, 817-401-0842. That's 817-401-0842. So he can come and inspect your roof, make sure that everything is good. If you're missing gutters, can I get a music on the gutter? Anything with gutter?
Let me
You
see.
got a gutter? Okay. So anything, if you're missing gutters, or definitely a lot of buyers out there. So as you guys know, my name is Obie Akram with XPT Realty, 682-313-2435. And if you are actually missing gutters, a lot of buyers actually ask for gutters every time you're selling a home. So, call John on gutters, if you're missing gutters.
It's important for foundation.
And if you're gonna be selling your home, let me give everybody a little piece of advice. Don't think that your roof is gonna pass inspection. Chris will tell you. He gets up there on the roof and he looks at every little thing and they ding it. So when you go to sell your home, the first thing that people are gonna see is, the roof's bad or it has hail damage or whatever. So if you're thinking about selling your house, just get it inspected. And it's better to go ahead than at the last minute, figure out how to put a new roof on there. It's better just to go ahead and get it inspected. If it needs to be replaced, the insurance will pay for it. There's a deductible, of course.
What's the average cost of a roof inspection?
It's free.
Or no, a house inspection, I guess, more like what Crystal does.
Well,
Does
there's
it
no
go off
cost.
square foot?
There's no cost for inspection the roof, but if you're doing a house inspection, it's like about $500.
500.
But it's like $450 to $500 if you want to have a good inspector.
Right. And does it matter the size of the house, or is it kind of just all?
Yes, Chris will be here next week, and I'll definitely bring that up. We'll talk about it. And but in the meantime, if you do want to get roof inspection, you can get a hold of Grace Roofing and Construction. Oh, I didn't even talk about our next gig, man. We didn't talk about it. So how much time we got?
As much time as you want.
So we are actually gonna start building houses. 2021. Nice. Me and John. I'm just gonna be mostly on the sales side of it. John is more of a builder side of it and getting everything approved. If you're looking to build a house, get a hold of him. I'm excited about that. We got a lot going in Benbrook area, what is it?
Granbury. I bought a lot in Granbury, and I have another one. A friend of mine's building one. But I designed a house, very modern looking, flat roof, kind of tilted a little bit, not anything you see in a normal neighborhood, but real slick. I designed it, and everybody seems to like my design, and it's one of those.
This is a barndominium. It's a barndominium.
Like a house you might see out near the Silicon Valley out in California.
Yeah, it's like right over
modern looking.
It's modern looking. It's like overlooking the lake and everything else. Like 2 minutes away from the lake.
Yeah. It's
I love those houses, and it's because they don't seem overwhelming. Like everything is kind of.
The idea when I designed it, honestly, was like Apple. I like the way everything is
that's
simple.
the vibe I get from those houses.
Yeah, so it's very, very complex in the way that we basically designed it, where all the support walls, are on the outside. So anything on the inside, when you buy a house, you go from having 0 kids to 3 kids to 0 kids and all that. And so I wanted to design something so that throughout their life they could add a room, take away a room, delete a room, change whatever. So any of the walls inside, nothing is supporting on the inside. You can move everything.
Walls.
Yeah. So it makes it easy to just, do whatever you got to do.
So if you want to get a hold of us on that project, and if you're trying to build a house and you want to go ahead and find a place, you don't want to find a lot, and you want to build it, you can get a hold of me, Obie, Akram, 682-313-2435, or you can get a hold of, if you want a custom home build, you can get a hold of John. John's number is 817-401-0842. That's 817-401-0842. And then also we have our kid Splinter here. If you want to book him for any of your, birthday events, or you want to book him for your wedding events, or you want to book him just to do a concert, you want to give your number, bro?
Yeah, I can. It's 682-328-7875.
Okay, so if you want to book him for like a bar or anything like that, or you want to book him for a concert, get a hold of him. Get a hold of John Ziegler here. I really appreciate you guys being here on Real Talk. We appreciate our audience on YouTube. If you are listening to us, we are real. We're real. Real Talk. And subscribe and hit the bell button on YouTube. And if you are listening on podcasts, any platform of podcasts, just follow us. Just follow us, listen to us. That's all we need, And Merry Christmas to everybody. That's before the Christmas show. And I hope everybody's family is healthy and everybody's great. We're going to have a great 2021. And take it home, DJ.